Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over a critical part of the throw that can improve your throwing power. And start the video right now. This is the newest edition of the Performance Lab. Reach your individual goals. You don't want to just talk about straight line speed. We also want to talk about your ability to be quick. We break down your video. Let's make you into the quarterback I know you can become. Alright, so this is your first time watching one of my videos. I'm always doing breakdowns just like this to help you in being able to improve your throw. So if this information ends up being very beneficial for you, go ahead and click that thumbs up down below, subscribe to the channel, and we're going to go ahead and hop right into it. So the big thing that we're seeing here, this is a video from a camp that I did earlier this season, and then this is also a video of Aaron Rodgers. And what we're seeing here at the time of the release is when the ball, right? So we're seeing, and I do this in a very, very slow or high frame rate is really the best way to be able to see a lot within the throw, and that's why I really like videoing the throw and being able to get this type of breakdown format, just because it really gives you a lot of information about the timing of your throw. And that ends up being a really, really important part when it comes to throwing the ball further, is how well are you able to time everything up. And so what we're going to go into here is we can see again the athlete is releasing the football, and when he's releasing the football, if we zoom in and we look at his elbow, we can see that the elbow is in a bent position. And what happens when the elbow is in a bent position during the release is we're going to be getting more of like a pushing action out of the wrist and out of the arm, in comparison to when we get to this position and releasing the throws. We can see this is Aaron Rodgers here. He's getting here, okay, still has good control of the football, right? All of his fingers are on the football, and as he is extending the elbow, he's also flicking the wrist, right? So see how that happens? He goes from bent elbow to extended in the elbow and flicking the wrist simultaneously. Right? And that ends up being a really, really important part of being able to, again, make it so everything is able to be maximized in terms of your throwing velocity. So same type of thing when we see the ability to jump really high, right? When you're going through that triple extension, a lot of people talk about that with the lower body. It's the same thing with the upper body. You want to be able to get triple extension. So the ability to really extend within that elbow while simultaneously flicking the wrist ends up being critical. So we can see again that this is happening, and for this particular athlete, he doesn't really even fully extend the elbow, right? So you can just see almost just like rolls right over with the shoulder, instead of getting extension in the arm, right, which would be pulling down in the arm, extension in the elbow, and flicking the wrist simultaneously, which would be the same from a kinematic perspective as what you do when you're jumping. And so it's really important to really conceptualize what should be happening within the arm in order to improve your ability to throw the ball further, right? So if we are able to really sync everything up so the extension's all happening simultaneously, again, just like when you're jumping, you're going to be able to a lot more simply be able to throw the ball a lot further, in comparison to, again, just somebody that, let's say if you're trying to jump and you just weren't extending your knees, right, or weren't getting your hips all the way through, then you just wouldn't be able to generate as much power overall. So the concept is very, very easy, I think, to understand, but the big thing is going to be the actual implementation of it, which is why we do our breakdowns. You can go ahead and check that out in the description down below, where you can send a video of yourself throwing. We'll go and break it down. We'll explain to you what are some of the key things that are going on within your throw that are really having a big impact within the throw. And when you sign up for the breakdown, right away, you're going to get a 7-step series of videos that will show you every different part of the throw and how it should be executed. So we talk about how to hold the football. We talk about the wrist flick. We talk about the step with the front leg. We talk about how you should be utilizing your core. We talk about how you should be loading the football, how you should be transitioning the football. We talk about how you should be shifting your weight onto the front leg, when you should be shifting your weight onto your front leg. So we go into all the particulars of being able to throw the football basketball to really make sure that you understand the most basic fundamental parts of the throw. So if that makes sense to you at all, go ahead and check out the description down below. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're always doing videos just like this to help quarterbacks and being able to understand how to throw the ball further. We're continuing to get better and better at being able to really pinpoint specific parts of the throw to really make it so you can improve your mechanics and improve it at a very, very fast rate. And so again, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video. Talk to you soon.